So I believe we are muted on here, but we can talk inside of our heads, and then we'll click that to go live as soon as this comes on. We are supposed to have... So we can put that on right when it starts.
Very nice.
Hello. Say something.
Something.
Yeah, it doesn't work on yours.
Hello there, guys. Welcome into PH Live.
Whoa!
Take me to your leader. What's the difference?
By your command.
Okay.
So it looks like that's all they got on this one. Last week we were using JT's. He had a whole bunch of different sounds for voice changers, but okay. So we're gonna be going live here in about 20. Actually, we should probably restart the delay. I'm gonna ask JT if he wants to real quick because the girls are getting ready, so we'd have to talk for like 15 minutes. They are playing. We're good. Alright, so you can go ahead and hit that unmute button. All right, what is up, guys? Welcome into the booth. It is PH Social Live tonight, and we got more ladies' night action for you. It's ladies' night with Marty. I am Nick, and I'm joined here in the booth by Robin. How you doing, Robin?
I am wonderful, Nick. And yourself?
I am doing great, and I am excited to get some cards in the air here. I think we're about probably 5 to 7 minutes out. We are on a delay, and I know the ladies are already out there playing. So we're just going to be waiting for that delay to catch up. So I believe we're about 7 minutes out here and getting the first look at some of our ladies here tonight.
Looks like a good lineup tonight.
Absolutely. I know that fan favorite Shorty is back. And I'm not sure if she was out there playing to get the game started. I saw her out on the floor, so.
Yeah, she was at a 1-2 table before we get started.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were sitting over there playing with her, weren't you?
I was getting up when she sat down.
Nice. And how did it go?
I did well. She hadn't played a hand at that point.
Yeah. Game was good?
Yes.
As usual, here at PH Social, we
Absolutely.
do offer a variety of games, 1-1, 1-2, and I think that they had the 2-5 going a couple of times this last week.
2-5 and 1-3. 1-3 round of each. Salty games.
Salty. In what way?
A lot of action.
Yeah,
a lot of action.
Absolutely, and those games are often headed up by David, one of our favorites here, and then also the namesake for our Monday night stream.
I enjoy playing cards with David. He's a good player.
Absolutely, and good action, and knows a lot of guys that can come and help get a good game going.
Yes. Yeah, he has no shortage of resources in the poker world.
Absolutely, and looks like we are off and running here. We're still going to be waiting for a couple of players to join us, but looks like we do have cards in the air. Hand number 1 tonight. And
Little suited connectors here for Dallas.
3 call, 4 call, 5 fold, 6 fold.
here we go. Graphics are moving, and we are ready to rock. Looks like we're going to start off here with a 5-way limp pot. Comes a king high board, and no one with any real piece of it.
Looks like Denise got a pair of 7s.
Yeah. Bottom pair good for 70% equity.
Okay, here we go. Roll this time. Check. Check. 3 bet 5. 4 fold. 8 fold.
And Denise gonna bet $5 to protect her hand here and gets all folds, takes down a small one to get us started.
You're good. She said you're good.
And we're gonna see our lineup filling up here, all of our ladies trickling in. This is a 1-1 game with a $40 min buy and a $200 cap. And they do often play a bomb pot on the dealer change. And if they do that tonight, that's usually a $2 ante from each player with a $50 cap, as are all of our 1-1 games here at PH.
That's why I got on the rate.
These ladies like to mix it up, too.
Absolutely. We're going to see some wild ones. We always do.
5 call, 6 fold, 7 call, 9 fold, 1 fold, 2 call,
It's going to be Dallas playing a little bit of a pump it up play here.
1 fold, 2 call, 3 call.
$3 raise, probably not going to get too many folds, but she is playing on the strength of that Queen 10 suited, trying to hit big and wants the pot to be a little bit bigger.
Hi, baby.
It's a nice flop for Fressa.
Absolutely.
Hi.
Just about the best you can hope for with King 3 offsuit.
King 3, that sounds like something you'd play.
All situational. I always kind of smile to myself when I hear people talking too many absolutes about poker, because it feels like you might do something in any situation. Just totally depends on all the surrounding circumstances.
For most people, I'd say yes. Have you seen my license plate?
What does it say?
ATCAAT.
Let me think. ATC, any 2 cards?
At any time.
At any time. Okay, nice. I like that.
I will play any 2 cards at any time, depending upon the position and the players.
Exactly. It's all situational, right?
People will say to me more times than I can remember, "Oh, how did you play those 2 cards?" My simple response, I played you.
9 raise 2. 1 fold. 2 call. 3 call.
They filled up
4 call.
fast. Yeah,
7
she's
call.
still in the tournament, but it's only one. She's Monty's gonna sit there and check cards every once in a while. No, Lori. She's
5-way pot here. I think this must have been straddled, then limped around.
y'all want to play live.
And Tessa flops top pair. She's up against Jerry, who's got a flush draw.
I just feel like y'all want y'all first time. So I want y'all to
Denise was second pair, and Fressa, who I thought was going to be Tessa when I saw that name, but I'll have to get a look and see who that is. Our camera angle is about to catch up here.
I'll be surprised if Jerry folds. She's kind of sticky when she's got a draw like this.
Absolutely. She played very sticky last week.
Yeah, there she goes.
Yeah, not only is she going to play sticky, she's actually going to go ahead and lead. Set the tone herself here.
You got 2 of them?
Pretty sure Tessa's not going to be going anywhere with top pair.
Well, brick on the hearts.
Wow, and Jerry comes again. Nice geometric sizings here. 5 on the flop, 10 on the turn, 20 on the river.
She's pushing the action.
Remember, you got the mic, so you got to move your chips.
Yeah, and maybe she would have got Tessa off of
Oh, that's why they couldn't hear
a pair lower than an ace, but I can't imagine she's going to fold getting this price.
me. There, so you
You
don't
can
put your
look at
chips
it
in.
later on the YouTube and see what
This definitely would come in as a hero call. There's a lot of stuff out there that beats her.
Michael.
Yeah, and I agree with you, but we don't see a lot of folding top pair
True.
on our live streams here.
That's why.
Not for 20 into 50. Although I did see on this Monday stream that Ethan went for an enormous bluff with Jack 9 suited. Did
I
you
heard
see that
about
one?
it.
Wow.
I did not see it, but I've heard about it. It's been the talk of the room all week.
Absolutely. Just blast, blast, blast. Just decided he was going to rep strong and take it down and had absolutely nothing going on the board, but he got his opponent off of trips.
Yeah, and Ethan bluffing is such an unusual occurrence.
Is that sarcasm?
That would be sarcasm.
I was like, are we talking about the same Ethan?
Yeah.
7 call.
Ethan's a good kid.
Absolutely. I really enjoy having him around the room every time I see him walk in. Not only is it good for the game, but it's good for the energy of the table, too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Very social, gives good action, smart thinking player.
Yes, he is. And he's young.
Very young. What is he, about 19?
He is exactly 19.
Wow. Man, I remember when I was 19, I was scared to death to be playing for any kind of real money.
When I was 19, we were playing nickel, dime, quarter on the kitchen table.
Yeah, exactly. Me and my friends would get together and play like $5 sit and goes.
Yes.
Ethan's up here playing.
And we had some stupid rules, too. No check raise.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And we all thought we knew what we were doing.
I mean, I have seen in casinos where it says check raise allowed. So,
Those signs have been around a long time.
yeah, so that must not be an unheard of thing.
It's from days gone by. Many, many years ago.
Did they just think that the check raise was like in bad sport?
They looked at it more along the lines of an angle shoot.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. It's
Yeah.
like you were kind of like under-repping your hand instead of kind of fairly betting on what you thought you had.
Yeah. In another vernacular, sandbagging for bowling.
Yeah, very interesting because now poker's reputation is that that's sort of the point of the game.
Yes.
Which actually, hate to drop the secret to how I think about poker, but I kind of feel like that's a big mistake that everyone else makes. And I sort of let them just, do that amongst themselves. And instead, I think about it the old school way where I'm just betting to kind of represent how good my hand is and trying to just know where I'm at more accurately than my opponents.
There's different ways to look at betting patterns, and some people are what they call maniacs, and some people are betting their hand, and everything else in between.
Absolutely, and the cool thing about poker is that people from all different belief systems about that can all be successful.
And it mostly follows the age of the player. The older the player, the more that they are a traditional betting pattern type player. For the most part.
And by that, you mean betting in a coordination with the actual strength of their hand more
Right.
often.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then there's me.
Very true. I was not expecting to see you gunslinging out there the first time you sat down at my table.
Depends upon the other players.
Sure.
If there's
Absolutely.
already somebody that's at the table that's doing all the betting for people, I'll sit back and let them do it and just smile when I rake their chips in.
Absolutely. I love that. I always remember this old Phil Ivey interview where they were asking him what style of play he is or what kind of player he is. And he said, I'm not any style of player. You play depending on what the game is.
Yeah, he adjusts his game depending upon who the other players are.
Exactly.
Dallas does that a lot.
Absolutely. Dallas kind of feels like the sharkiest player in the ladies' game.
She's a solid player.
All right, guys, we got our camera angles fixed here. We're going to be back into the action and checking our chip counts here. It is a $200 max buy to start the game. So I believe everybody bought in for either 100 or 200. And we'll get to watch those numbers fluctuate off of those markers as the night goes on. I do believe the largest stack size we've seen on ladies' night so far is around $850. So let's see if we can break that tonight.
That'd be nice. There'd be a lot of action coming across.
I think we got a great chance if we get Shorty in the game at some point. But
Speaking of maniacs.
Yeah, and it looks like we've actually got a full table here without Shorty and without Poison. So I'm thinking maybe we're getting kind of close to that magic number of starting a second table on ladies' night.
You know, I noticed the absence of a specific player that I was really thinking might be sitting over there. What's her name? I think you know her, Christy?
Yeah, she usually goes by Poison on the stream.
Okay.
That's who I was
All
referencing.
right. I was not aware.
Yeah, but I think she gave up her seat because we had so many ladies here that wanted to play.
Poison, huh? You're going to have to tell me about that nickname when we go to camera or something.
Sure, sure.
You know, I heard there was another nickname, but I'm not in favor of that one.
That one was given to her by Madi, actually, who is in this hand and has pocket sevens. And there's Christy actually handing out candy, a.k.a. Poison. So Jerry is the one who bumped it up here with the pocket tens and gets a bunch of callers. Pretty big pot brewing, $40 in the middle already, which off of $200 stacks is only an SPR of 5. And Jerry is going to be all in for her last 17 here after raising pre-flop. You always hate to see an overcard come out, but having only half of a pot-sized bet left, and especially having that 10 of clubs, makes you feel a little more comfortable about going ahead and ripping it here. And it's going to work out great as she's actually going to get called by a worse hand. And as we look around, we can see that nobody has a king, so it's going to be kind of a best-case scenario for her here.
Yeah, and one of Marty Shu's sevens just went into the muck, too.
They're just going to rip it and brick. Jerry gets a nice little double up.
That's nice.
Yeah, and shout out to Scott who brought in the candy for the ladies. He is the candy man now every time I see him.
He is the candy king.
Comes in with a giant bag. It looks like Santa.
That is a lot of candy in that bag. I mean, that's easily $60, $75 worth of candy in there.
I know I've probably taken close to $10 worth of candy off of them.
We're not actually going to talk about how much that we've consumed personally, just in case my endocrinologist is watching the stream tonight.
Nice. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah. No, really, I haven't had any.
I would put the over-under on how many Pez packages I've taken off of him at around 50.
Pez, is that your candy drug of choice?
Kind of. I mean, I don't like crave it, and I never buy it for myself, but when I see one sitting around, I just can't help it.
Yeah. Well, we got a little something brewing here. We got pocket tens again for Lori.
Mm-hmm.
King-queen offsuit for Denise. That could turn into something.
Yeah, it's actually Denise who's going to be the pre-flop aggressor here. The pocket tens decide to just call, and that allows a cascade. Queen on the flop. Always nice as the pre-flop aggressor whenever you see a nice flop.
And Tessa flops top pair. She's up against Jerry, who's got a flush draw. Denise was second pair, and Fressa, who I thought was going to be Tessa when I saw that name, but I'll have to get a look and see who that is. Our camera angle is about to catch up here.
Very rude.
You ready to go back?
Did they just think that the check raise was like in bad sport?
All right, folks, we're back now. We had a little bit of audio issues that we had to have resolved. Thank you very much, JT.
I'm like dying for a cigarette, so if y'all want to play for a bit, I can take a break.
Absolutely. And we're just going to have the table audio down for just a minute here. It was actually catching a replay of the stream on the table mic. So we went ahead and turned that down for just a few minutes, and then we'll have it back up once the delay passes.
See what Tessa does here with his queen jack suited.
I'm sorry. I didn't get mine.
Lori also with queen jack offsuit. She's going to come in and see what she can flop. Oh, hello.
It's going to be interesting to watch them battle it out here. Two open-enders. The one with the position also is the aggressor. Gives her some advantages there, but it's actually going to be Fressa that leads out with the ace.
Plus, she's got that black backdoor heart draw.
Yeah, and Jerry kind of getting roped in there with the backdoor hard draw as well. She's going to be unhappy if that thing comes in.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Fressa going to lead again. She knows where she's at. Gets called by Jerry, who is drawing dead. Now Tessa in a little bit of an awkward spot. She's out of position. She's getting a really good price, but she's also on a draw that could be no good if she hits it. Yeah, she lets it go.
Discipline fold.
And Jerry survives. It's a brick on the river. Would have been ugly to see a heart come out there. And Fressa, our fan favorite so far.
I've never seen her before. Does she play often?
You know, she wrote us on Facebook this week and asked if she could play.
Very nice.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen her at the room before today.
That's something interesting to bring up. If you're out there and you're watching and you want to play, just give us a call.
Absolutely, or DM us on Facebook or Instagram at PH Social Dallas. Same handle as our YouTube here. Napalm says he hears a different voice on the stream today. That's right, we're here with Robin, one of our fan favorites around the room. Dealer and player extraordinaire. And now
Dealer and
commentator.
player, yes. Extraordinaire. Ooh, wow. My mom's not around anymore, so I don't think that's going to be an opinion that floats across the room.
Well, you know, extraordinaire must come from the word extraordinary. And extraordinary doesn't always mean positive, so.
You're digging deep here.
You could go both directions.
You've already paid me the $8 for doing this gig, so no need to slather it on. New York Giants chick says Team Tessa. All right.
Yeah, Tessa back from
Got a cyber
last week.
railbird.
Got a what?
Cyber railbird.
A cyber railbird. Yeah, we've had several here.
Electronic railbird.
Got Fressa, Tessa. Fressa the GOAT. Quite the compliment. From Argyon. Is that what you're getting there?
I'm going to go with arg yawn, like arg is an R and yawn. I'm just making stuff up.
Not as bad as Jerry.
Nope, Jerry's going in with 3 kings. Our kicker's not very attractive.
Yeah, and she only has about a pot-sized bet here, so just hoping she can get called by a queen.
She was like, that is darling. I was like, not darling. Okay, darling. I'm like, you're right. That, you know,
And Dallas does have one. Let's see if she does decide to make the call. She does.
give her an idea of what we could get made.
So it works out for Jerry. And she's going to be in a great situation here to get her second double up in a row.
So you're going to have to go running hearts with no paired board.
Miss Mary's going to be in there too, so
Oh,
Jerry,
hello.
yeah, she stands to triple up here. Miss Mary actually picks up a little bit of equity, but it is a, oh, she has ace jack. Our graphic said she had ace 3. Oh man, what
Oh,
a cooler
goodness.
suck out. We didn't even see it.
Did not see that, no.
Wow, Broadway for Miss Mary beats the Trip Kings. Poor Jerry, who just doubled, was now looking for a triple, and instead is looking for her wallet.
Yeah, Mary's equity was way higher than we knew that it actually was, since we thought she had a 3 and not a jack.
I know, I was like, what the heck is she doing in there? Miss Mary, getting frisky. But no, she had the straight draw turned into Broadway.
The little lime bottle I have, she can have some of that. She's back at the tournament. And she can have some of my token.
Get the big blind, Denise.
Some more what? Oh, you bought token too?
4 race, 4.
Did she put the tequila in there? Yeah.
5 call, 6 fold.
Rest of these for me.
Call.
I only have 1 card.
So that was Robin actually asking Christy, are the rest of these for me? Because she just came in here to grab some chips that she had left, because they are starting a second table
Yeah,
for
we're going
ladies
to 2
night.
tables tonight.
Let's go.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. We need to keep building this thing, and if you guys know anyone that wants to play, please send them our way.
Ladies out there, who wants to come play on the live stream here at PH Social?
And now apparently you don't even have to be willing to play on the live stream. I know that probably scares off a couple of people. Playing on the live stream can be pretty intimidating. Shout out to all of our ladies here for being willing to show their cards and how they bet them.
I have a couple of lady friends that would love to play in the ladies' game, but they don't want to get anywhere near the live stream. And these are not shy girls.
Okay. It's very pretty. Thank you. Are you about to get married?
I just set my date for April 10th.
Congratulations.
And Arg wants to see Fressa dealt pocket aces here. We got plenty of time to see if that comes to fruition. Probably going to go about 100 hands tonight. And actually, you're going to get dealt pocket aces about 1 and, do you know the exact number? 220 something?
274, I
Oh,
believe.
274. A little more
I
than
could
I
be
thought.
wrong. Right now, everybody's hitting Google trying to prove me wrong. That's okay. I'm wrong a lot. Just ask my wife.
Well, let's round it to 300 and say we get to 100 hands tonight.
I say we're there.
And that means that each one of our ladies are about 1 in 3 chances to get dealt pocket aces. A little higher than it might feel like.
Blind 3, blind 5 call, 6
I
fold.
already put my money out there.
7 race, 7, 8 call.
Oh, here we go. Pocket 8s, pocket 9s. Wow, king, queen folded?
I feel like she's not at the table.
Okay. Pocket 7s.
Wow.
5 calls.
7s, 8s, and 9s out there. No 3 betting, just a raise and 5 calls.
I don't know. I think Lauren missed a bet there. I think she comes over, puts out a nice little raise. She might get some folds out of that one.
Possibly. I mean, Jerry, pretty sticky. Pocket 8's pretty good hand. Mahdi, very sticky as well. I've seen Mahdi play 100% VPIP for about 2 hours of the stream. Pretty impressive.
Makes me tired just thinking about it. This could end up a very interesting board.
We're gonna start on the girls' table.
There's Mahdi talking about them starting a second table. Nice job, ladies, showing out.
Good luck to Poison, who's going to sit down at that second table.
For sure. And wow, Jerry led the betting here and actually got pocket nines to fold. Oh, I see. Miss Mary actually made a 9 here on the river, though. Yeah, pocket nines folded out. Pocket eight's still in there. And I actually thought that, or I'm sorry, pocket seven's still in there. I was thinking Jerry was getting some value, but yeah, Miss Mary actually has a 9. Whoa, what is going on here? Denise led for 40, decided to turn her deuce into a bluff, and she actually gets Miss Mary off of the 9. This thing might work right here, huh?
This is, I can't believe the pocket nines folded. I mean, I know there's a lot out there that beats it, but in this, on this game with that texture board, I don't know. I think maybe you got to see that bet. And now 8's fold.
Yep, and 7's gonna fold, and
Look at
Denise,
that.
what a savvy little play right there. Just floats it right along with her bottom pair having the button.
Okay, ladies out there that are watching this, King Deuce, that's your hand.
And listen
Play
to
it
her.
and play it hard.
She just so savvy delivers the line that, no, I had a pair, I did. As if like, oh no, I had something good. Not
Absolutely.
mentioning it was bottom pair deuces. Sneaky, sneaky.
Yeah, you know, those kind of details are not really important. God, that was amazing, though. Good pocket 8s, 9s, and 7s to fold.
Yep, and the pair of 9s from Miss Mary, which was
Yeah.
the best hand on the river.
Yeah, and that's not like Mary to fold that.
Well, she led for 40 into 5 players. Miss
I
Mary
guess she
just had
was-
third pair. So.
I guess she was convinced that there was a queen out there amongst somebody.
So Jerry back at it, raising to 7 with the pocket 4s. We're going to see a cascade of calls. 6 ways to the flop.
Bingo.
What a
Wow.
flop, Robbie. What a flop. Wow, Roberto. Wow.
This is when you're at the casino that the dealer has to yell out, floor,
Stop. Do I have your
bad beat jackpot,
Right?
in play.
Thank you. That's
Have you ever been a part of a bad beat jackpot?
I have actually at Choctaw about 18 years ago.
Thank you. Has a 8.
I got the low end of a straight flush versus straight flush.
How long ago was that, you said?
About 18, 19 years ago.
Wow, where was it?
At the old Choctaw room where the air conditioner vents were in the floor.
Wow.
Used to have to put a magazine over them if you were sitting directly on top, because otherwise you would freeze.
How much did you win?
$26,800.
That's pretty good.
I took it.
That's pretty good.
And it was on a 1-2 table, so I think I lost in the hand maybe 200 or 300.
That's pretty sweet right there.
And it takes a long time to get paid off. We sat there almost 3 hours.
Wow.
They look at the video from every angle, the audio. They're trying to figure out a reason to not pay off the bad beat.
Right.
And I don't blame them. I mean, that's a lot of money. We both got the straight flush on the flop.
So did you know during the entire hand that there was like it was a possibility and you were anticipating like the guy's giving you a lot of action, so you're
Oh,
like,
I actually had it convinced that he had the ace high flush and that I was about to just scoop everything. But
yeah.
even though I lost the hand, I won. I don't know how it is now. I think it's the same, but now the loser gets 50%. The winner of the hand gets 25%, and then the players at the table get they split the remaining 25%. I think that's still the way it is.
Did you want something? Sorry, what's your name? I'm Bob.
But at that point, I didn't care.
Did you want something to drink? I have water. You don't want
I'm not
any
anywhere
alcohol?
near good enough to fold a straight flush.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm offering.
And I never even thought that they might have the big straight flush.
But it's
Hey, we could make some money.
It's fun hand though.
That is fun.
you just gotta
Okay, let's tune in with our ladies here for just a second. As it looks like they're getting drinks in the air.
But it's
The libations are flowing.
Have you had it? It's like
It's a whiskey drink.
but you can but you can mix it with whatever.
I was confused. I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh, I need a tip for anyway.
Call the waitress so she can get
I remember her name, which is really messed up. I really love her.
So I want to know, what is that? It's supposed
Seems
to
like
be
there's a lull in the action centered around the ordering of the beverages.
She's not the waitress lot.
She don't mess
I was gonna ask her.
I know you know some stuff. I know you do
That's not
investigation.
Lululemon.
Okay, well, no, I'm not.
Figure it out.
Yeah, and actually shout out to Val there who came in from Facebook to play
Well, I'm the same company.
this week, and that was Madi offering her
Different locations.
some kind of drink. And I saw Madi's famous cup. She brings that thing every single week. and
Every
it's
week.
Got all the suits of the cards on it. It's a pretty cool cup.
Did you want it with a mix or
I
something?
think I'm gonna have to make a thumbnail for this stream that has Madi holding that cup.
You are it.
That'd be nice. That'd be a nice tip of the cap to her.
You are it.
Joey says he's planning on coming by and check it out. He just landed in Dallas. Joey, come on out.
It's where
Appreciate that, Joey. Joey's got a classic screen name there.
But a lot of girls
He's
don't
been
really
a
drink it.
frequent flyer on the stream here. Appreciate you joining us again.
Hey, there's a friend of mine, Jim Findley. Shout out to Robin. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate you, buddy.
Everybody in my business. You got to come away.
More love for Fressa from What the Harley.
Russ's got some fans out there.
Am I wrong? Do I know the aliens and I don't know the real
Yeah, I come
It looks like just a lull in the action for just a second here while they're getting drinks.
Hell no.
But this is a little bit more of an organized.
Getting drinks, or maybe they're having to re-register the cards. I don't know. We can't see the dealer.
Just that quick. You were telling nobody to tell everybody. Where the camera at? You're gonna write it on paper and sign it
I
on.
wish we could switch the camera angle because it sounds like they're having some fun making faces at it.
Absolutely.
Good ass aliens. It's corny. It's girl bad.
Can I have your tip?
And while we're waiting here, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and run down a couple of the exciting things happening around the room. We've actually got a full slate of evening tournaments for you now.
Her last time, right?
And I know registration just closed for the first rendition of our Rebuy Rampage. It's a $3,000 guaranteed tournament. And that's just one out of 5 unique tournaments that we have coming Monday through Friday at you. And I'm just going to go run through them real quick. So Monday is Nicole's game. It's a $5,000 guaranteed tournament. It's an $85 buy-in.
It's a lively game.
Very lively. And our biggest guarantee of the week. And we've had several really big blowout turnouts for Monday tournaments over the last couple of months. So make sure to get out for that one. Then Tuesdays and Fridays actually is our $2,000 free rolls at 7 p.m. And both of those have been blowing the doors off the last few weeks. Our Tuesday tournament's been getting players up in the 70s and close to 80 players, unique players, not to include dozens of rebuys.
Yeah, and this past Tuesday, I believe we had 7 tables.
Yeah, that was
Could have been
pretty
6,
sweet.
but
Yeah, the room was full. Huh?
Yeah, it really was. And we had 4 or 5 cash tables going at the same time, people having fun, cards were flying, chips were going.
Absolutely.
It was a live room that night.
Yeah, and just run through those last couple. So Wednesdays is a bounty, $25 bounty, $80 buy-in. And then Thursdays is that Rebuy Rampage that I just mentioned. So you can check all that out on social media. We got a bunch of flyers and a schedule up, or on Poker Atlas. And Napalm saying the audio is getting better. Absolutely, dude. Shout out to JT. He's been putting in a lot of work trying to get everything
He's done a great
smoothed
job.
out. Yeah, the audio on the table and the audio here in the booth, both improving.
I guess because they don't want you to be on your phone.
Well, we got 2 hands of King Queens here battling it out, but one of them has a little bit higher advantage.
I checked.
That's Miss Mary with the flush draw.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Speaking of my buddy Jim, he was in here a couple of nights ago playing in the tournament, flopped quads, and then had a royal flush. just a few hands later.
Wow.
Pretty solid night.
That's pretty wild.
Way to go, Jim.
What are the odds of that?
I don't even want to try to calculate those.
All right. Do we want to invite?
What do you think, just off the top of your head, what's the odds of making a royal flush with 2 suited Broadway cards?
Man, it's got to be
Am I blind again?
1 in 500,000.
Okay.
I don't
So,
know. Where's my Google people out there?
I don't know. Yeah, that sounds more like a ChatGPT almost. So Napalm or one of you guys, Joey, somebody get on. Actually, throw out some guesses first. I'd love to see what other people think about that. And then somebody go look it up for us.
Yeah, without looking it up, let's see some guesses in the chat on what you think the odds are of royal flush if you're holding the 2 suited cards down. Are you talking about flopping it or just hitting it somewhere on the
Let's
board?
just say somewhere on the board.
Okay.
I like messing with
Somewhere on the board, what do you guys think the odds are
YOLO.
getting a royal flush? I don't know, I could be way off.
Uno
I
más.
don't know. Your guess feels pretty good to me.
Uno más.
I need to tell them that.
Where's our Google people?
Come
Is
on.
that with the,
Video.
what's it called, the Epsilon? What is that? The tequila that Lauren had? Girl, man.
That's a good point, Napalm.
You don't know how to handle that. You drink that.
Well, I mean, theoretically, in Texas Hold'em, you could just have one
Oh,
suited
sure,
or
absolutely.
one card.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, my first royal flush ever, I only had 1. It's 4 on the board.
Yeah, that's got to be like way more common, I would think.
Yeah.
One in 1960? That feels very low to me. It's actually Marty bumping it up here in the small blind pre-flop, padding those pre-flop raise percentages. Just raising to $2.
I was like,
Multiple callers, flopping the best of it. Betting her hand and winning a nice little pot for herself. And there's those pre-flop raise percentages on command, and there's Marty at 20%. Pretty common numbers. Although last week we actually saw Shorty,
okay, there was a 9 out there, so I was
percentage
like,
up over 60. Very impressive that you can hang in there and not get eaten alive, raising 60% of your hands.
Sorry, I paid blinds like 14 hands in a row.
Napalm throwing out some suggestions for us. Appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, someone come. Woohoo! Welcome, welcome.
And Josh shouting out the like button. Word to the like button.
welcome.
Go click it.
We always called it. I'm nice.
Got 16 of you guys in here with us right now. I'm going to look at the numbers. I want to see the numbers scroll up on the like button as you click it. And guys, this is the only thing that you have to do to pay us back for putting on the stream, which takes quite a lot of effort.
2 calls. You want to call one?
Several employees dedicated here to making it run, trying to get it going smoothly. If you could just hit that button one time for us.
$1.
And Robin actually coming in clutch here, doing a little recon on what are the chances of hitting a royal flush. And it looks like your guess is really good.
Pretty close.
Yep. I guess 500.
I'm a lot smarter than I look. Oh, wait a minute.
And came out to be about 650. 1 in 650,000 chance.
Somebody races, we all have to like
Good
look
guess.
back at our cards.
I probably heard it somewhere.
I don't know.
I'm not that smart.
I'll check.
That's a new player. Seat 1. Naya? Is that how she pronounces it?
Not sure. Looks like.
Hello. I'm Mary. Where'd she go? They say it's the sign of the spirit.
Oh, for me, too.
Started, I 4 100. You already got a card. It's like freaking me out because he's talking in my direction.
Oh yeah, because he's talking to him.
Yeah, I thought he was talking to you too, so I was like, "Look like he's talking to you." No. I'm like, please stop talking to me.
Please stop talking. You can talk to me, Robbie. He said, please stop talking. Oh. Come on. Come on, button. Good. I only had pocket fives all night. That's the only hand I had.
8 races, 6.
You're cute. You're a cute little cowgirl.
Thank you.
Go ahead and bet, please. And call.
Go
I meant to say go ahead and call, please.
Last week
Fine,
I watched
since you
the
asked
whole
so
game.
politely.
Because you're so cute.
Thank you.
Last week I watched the whole game on YouTube in bed.
Uh-huh.
I worked overtime
Oh, you
progressive,
did? You were
and I
watching
watched the whole game, and people were commenting about that one next to the dealer. Man, she's energetic. Man, she has so much
really?
enthusiasm.
How come we can't see the
Can you ask them to bring
How come we can't see the?
It was in the comments.
Yeah, I don't have anyone to ask.
How come we can't, like, whenever we review it, we go back,
I
we
will when
can't
I
see the
can.
comments, right? Can anybody see them?
Underneath.
No, usually on the other tables I have a button.
No, I think it's live on because the
Best I
comments
can do is freeze
disappear
someone.
immediately
Oh
after the
man,
game.
look.
I will if you want me to.
Ooh, I got out the way. That's why she was good.
Nacom and I were talking the entire time during the
Could have been more.
Huh?
Yeah. With my jet too. Okay.
I'm such a
Hey, you saw how I won those $6 real quick from you?
Yes.
And just like that, we are back.
My belly.
Sorry about that, guys.
You're so beautiful.
Little graphics lag, camera stuck.
We could probably ask her maybe or something.
Yeah,
I saw a
Miss
comment in
Lori,
the chat,
Let's take Miss Lori over there.
Nick, just a couple of seconds ago, a couple of minutes ago, my good friend Jim out there had the quads and the royal flush here. We played last night and got another royal flush.
Go ask her. Hold on. After my
Wow.
That's pretty
So,
salty.
Yeah, our odds are getting astronomical here.
Yeah, by the way, you've used up all of your royal flushes for this year, so. And quads again. Jim, we're going to need to check your pockets.
They're reading the card.
Interesting, but not that
Yeah, I know people.
Napalm wanting to know where Poison is. She was actually just in here trying to help us get the stream fixed. But they actually have a second game going for ladies' night here. And she's out there playing on the floor because she wanted to give her seat.
I know you did, and I was just giggling.
It's because I've been playing very friendly on my live streams, and everybody says I'm just limping in.
Oh, you trying to be aggressive?
So this time
Who
I'm
said
be
that? You trying to be
aggressive.
aggressive?
Y'all not the ones playing?
Can you see the comments?
Oh.
Copy that.
No, I can see the commentator though. I can hear the commentator.
Copy that.
I'll check.
So you got beef with the commentator.
Yeah.
And now they're taking it out on us. We got to sacrifice.
Okay, Lauren said to take her
One bet
off the
10.
game because she's paying hourly, she's not playing.
Sounds like Maudie was unhappy with the commentary for some reason.
What What is it, 10?
So I'm gonna put this on the
Oh, really?
I'm not sure. I just heard her here on the mic just saying something about, oh, so you got beef with the commentator, huh? But I'm not sure what she's talking about. I'm sure they're joking.
It's not about me.
Lauren has asked to be taken off the table totally.
2 bet 15.
Yeah, exactly, Napalm. They're starting to pay attention to the stream. It's so funny when you're making one of these things. You're in here, you're talking, you're just kind of trying to be in flow state, and you're not really thinking about the fact that people are going to be sitting there listening to what you have to say for 4 hours.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure the ladies feel the same when they're out there playing.
She had one too, but she had the higher one, right? She had it too.
What did you have, baby? Oh.
Josh, they had an overflow table on Monday? I did not realize that. That's great news.
Did they really?
Is now
It's had 2 streams in a row with overflow tables.
DARLA.
I was not here Monday. I'd been out on the lake all day with my friend, and we did a little fishing, and we didn't even get back into this part of North Texas until about the time the live stream was starting.
Nice. I actually love having the overflow table for ladies' night especially because I think that it would be such a fun identifying factor of the room for it to kind of be the hub where ladies get together on Thursday nights to play poker together. Poker needs more ladies.
Absolutely. And these ladies are having fun.
Absolutely.
They're playing some good cards. You know, there's some chips flying around, but they're having fun.
Yeah, and they're making the game seem fun too because they're treating it like it's a cocktail party and not some kind of...
Yeah, and they just happen to be playing poker.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit different from the men's live stream.
Yeah. I mean, our men's live stream, though, they have a good time as well.
Yeah, I played once. I did okay. Actually did better after the stream went off. That's the first time I'd ever played with almost all of the guys at the table that night, so I was just still trying to get reads. I'm playing again this Monday.
That's going to be fun. Yeah, Monday stream. What'd you buy in for?
3,000.
Cool, cool. And guys, we do realize that the background right now is our desktop. We're getting everything reloaded here for you. We're just going to give you the soothing sound of our voice.
We're going to vamp.
Yeah, while you do whatever you're doing.
That's an old word. You don't know that word.
We're going to vamp. It's like...
It's an old vaudeville term. You don't know what that is either. Oh, I'm really showing my age here, aren't I?
Yeah, I don't know either one of those. I mean, vamp
means
feels
that you're
right.
going to ad-lib.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels right. It feels like that's what it means.
Yes.
What was the other one you said?
It's from the vaudevillian age of back in the days in the 20s and 30s when there would be live vaudevillian shows, and it could have been singing, dancing, and there was some burlesque that went on in the old vaudeville days, too.
Okay, now what exactly does burlesque mean?
Oh, shit.
Stripping without the ladies taking off all of their clothes.
Oh, okay.
They get down to a lot, but they still have certain parts of their bodies covered.
Sure, and I'm aware of like what kind of show you're seeing whenever you see a burlesque show, but I wasn't sure what that word actually indicated about the show.
Yeah.
I thought it might be that kind of Broadway style dancing or something.
Yeah.
Maybe showing my age.
Dancing is a very loose term there. Sometimes they had rhythm and sometimes they didn't.
Gyrating?
Yeah.
Is that a better word for it?
Have you ever seen the movie The Sting?
I don't think so.
Robert Redford, Paul Newman? Okay.
I don't think so.
I know, right? Not the hot breath.
Mary, I have your schedule.
I know.
You don't even have no
You know what?
I was on the elevator.
You ain't got no arm. I wonder where you live. You know, you're not cold.
Hey, baby, I'm about to just make you a whole basket.
Come back now. What is it, 10?
Oh, 10.
Okay, Miss Cowgirl.
So Tessa coming in here, pocket queen's gonna 3-bet it to $10.
Go around the table.
Madichu kind of in the mood to raise tonight. She's normally limping about 80-85% of her hands, but tonight she's been doing a lot of min raising, trying to pump up those PFR stats.
Oh, shot fired across the bow from Napalm. Robin, how did it feel to grow up during a black and white world? Thanks, Napalm. It was great. Ouch. I have an emotional skid mark from that.
Oh, that's Miss, what did I name you?
I ain't even gonna remind you.
At least it's gray instead of brown.
Denise and the Supremes. And no, she had a whole special.
I'm a product of the
I
60s.
gave everybody a special name.
I forget
Oh, and here comes Maudie talking about special names. Let's listen in for a second.
It was like hard play,
Oh
Sharday.
yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
That's a great one.
That was a
That
good
is
one.
actually pretty.
That was a good one.
Pocket Ladies versus Ace Queen. Marichu leading out.
Yeehaw! I think I'm the one that's gonna be going yeehaw.
You think so?
Spike to King.
So, yeah, New Fine Arts is the sponsor.
Me and you, darling, we need to find it.
We have Splash Pops. So
Ay, Dios mío. Woo! I'll check it to you.
So it is very.
Both ladies going to make a flush here. Tessa with the big one.
I
Girl, I got the plugs. And those plugs too.
Oh, the Queens ran it out.
You hear me?
Yes, Josh, The Sting was a fantastic movie.
Robbie, wine.
And no napalm. There was 50 states on the flag. Thank you very much.
I know you want to learn now.
What'd you tell me earlier? I want you to make a bet. I want you to make a call.
I just can't do it. I can't take you seriously. I was obsessed with it for a little bit, and then I was like, it's not for me. Gotta move on with my life. I can't take you seriously with the ring.
I was gonna say I want to pay to see it,
I'll show you.
but
I was like obsessed.
look, I had a.
I would like to say,
I did a magic throw and said, "Please give me coffee cream," and he gave me a flush with good. It worked. Okay, go.
Oh yeah, I gotta go.
Do
Do it like this. I
Go
can't do it like this.
circle.
I use my middle finger. So I hold it. Lift them up.
Yeah, we've had a couple of players move off of the primary live stream table over to table 2.
Yeah, it looks like they're rotating some girls in and out here so everyone can get a rep on the stream.
Yeah.
It's fun. So we got some new faces tonight that we haven't seen before.
Yeah, that's awesome. Again, ladies, if you're out there, you're watching, if you want to play, just give us a call up here. Hit us up on social media. And don't worry, there's no pressure. You don't have to be, Kristen Foxon or something to play in this game. I mean, these ladies are out there having a good time. Of varied skill levels, as it would be said.
Yeah, we're hearing the double glitch there on the table audio. We're going to turn that down just a little bit. Napalm hitting you with the goodies. If Foxman is playing, I'd identify as a lady and play too.
Huh? Yeah, Napalm, I'm right there with you with Kristen Foxen. The only problem is that I'd make sure I'd never get in a hand involved with her because I know that she would just obliterate me. In my humble opinion, she's not one of the greatest women players going right now. She's one of the greatest players going right now. I don't know. What do you think, Nick? Nick gave us a solid head shake there. So we're experiencing some technical difficulties, and you see the screens going in and out, and we're here. JT is trying to get us back up and running. So just bear with us. The action is picking up out there. By the way, in case you missed the numbers on the Royal Flush, it was 601 and 649,000 plus were the odds of hitting the Royal Flush. For those of you keeping score at home, Nick credits me with a really good guess, and I'd like to think that I'm not that smart, and I probably just heard it somewhere. No, Napalm. But I did walk to school uphill both ways in the snow. Which the joke itself is about the snow, because I'm born and raised in Dallas, Texas, and we didn't see snow that often. Nick, make a note of this. Who is Napalm?
I actually don't know him. He's in here every single stream, though. We appreciate you, Napalm.
Yeah, Napalm, we appreciate you joining in on the stream all the time. Very consistent. You know, places like us, we appreciate return customers.
All right, guys, we're here in the booth, and we are actually going to have to restart the stream, and it's going to fix all of the problems, hopefully, because the audio is kind of looping on itself here. So we're going to restart it. You guys just bear tight with us for just a minute. We're going to get this thing running smooth. We still got a couple of great hours coming, and we'll be back with you in just a second. So look